Right. So, okay. So in case I'm not sure if there's anyone new to my stream, but in case there's anyone new to my stream, I'm gonna give a quick recap about what we've done for the entire series so far. I'll just speed run this. So, oh my god. So, all across our HEXENZIRKEL episodes, we've done a lot of slides already. Like, we talked about the role of the HEXENZIRKEL, like what they are, what do they do, how did they come together, how did they form as a group, and as well as Venti's connection to them. We also tried to speculate which member is which in the HEXENZIRKEL logo. And then ever since then we began talking about all of the HEXENZIRKEL members one by one, especially the ones that got mentioned in the HEXENZIRKEL letter during the Windbloom Festival. So we're already done with this three. Yeah. The only one we haven't talked about is Nicole. And yeah, we're gonna talk about her in a bit. And then yeah, so we're done with Alice. She is the first HEXENZIRKEL member that we made a PowerPoint on, and oh my god, if you saw my VOD for my Alice stream, it was 6 hours long. Like, I really didn't expect that there was a lot of information that we have about Alice, not only in game but also outside the game. Oh my god. And then we also talked about Andersdotter in the second stream. Wait, it's not the second stream. It was actually the third stream already. Because the second HEXENZIRKEL stream was about Alice. Yeah. So yeah, for the third stream, we talked about Andersdotter, who is the author of the Boar Princess. We went into a lot of off tangents, especially when it comes to the similarities between the Boar Princess story and the Snow Queen story, which was written by Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I remember joking that we could connect Noel into this HEXENZIRKEL, and Celeste was like, hold my teacup. Hold my teacup. That's a good one. It's a good one. Hold my teacup. You're getting temporary pin rights for this. Okay, you have a 20-minute pin right for that message. Yeah, hold my teacup. Oh, I love that so much. SB, hold my rose. Yes. Yeah, like in line with that. During the second stream, we also talked about Ivanovna as well as her rose connections, and actually during the third stream, we only talked about the basic information that we have so far about Ivanovna. However, during the fourth stream, which was during the fourth stream, we continued talking about Ivanovna, but during that time, we dove into the different characters that have rose themes. So that's Lisa, Noelle, Rosaria, Fischl, Senora, the what was she called again? Yeah, basically the one from the Battle Pass. I think the one from the Battle Pass. The first heir, Queen of the Quick Kingdom of Darkness. And yeah, we also talked about Albedo, because in case you didn't know, he had some rose references during the Shadows Amidst Snowstorms event back then in Dragonspine. Like, I actually didn't remember that he had rose references until I rewatched that certain portion of the event. Like, oh my god, he has rose references as well. Who would have thought? And then yeah, of course, we have Rosalind, Senora. Oh my god. Yes, hold my teacup indeed. I'm gonna remember that. SB has Leslie's brain is expanding ever further into the abyss. Yeah, I think at some point, Celeste is gonna. I hope Celeste isn't after me after all of this. I think I have committed a lot of forbidden knowledge stuff at this point. But yeah. Then aside from Ivanovna, we talked about Rhinedottir too during the 4th stream. She did a lot of things. She also had a I will never get tired of the Rhinedottir family tree. I think out of all my PowerPoint slides, this is still my favorite. I'm gonna treasure this forever. Like I just really find this so funny. Like, look at how big this family is. Oh my god. And then yeah, with that aside, SBO, wait, even better, Celeste is the author of the book that Tarobashi read. Oh no, I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to be the cause of the downfall of Orobashi. Okay. Alright. So, without further ado, we're gonna be... Okay. I'm not really sure who to talk about first. Like, should we talk about Barbeloth or should we talk about Nicole? Because Nicole only has a few, she only has a few... How do I say this? Nicole only has a few, references. Also, chat, I hope the music isn't too loud. I forgot that. I should have, I didn't realize that I already set my background music to the volume of my YouTube volume. Like, it wasn't supposed to be that. But oh wait, I actually just set it right. Yeah, I think it's not too loud. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So, I think for now, Michelle, we can talk about Nicole and like to SCARAMOUCHE, and then we talk about Mona and then link her back to her old hag. Okay, good idea. Yeah, I think that's also a good idea. Okay. All right, chat. So, we're gonna talk about Nicole first. Yes. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Okay. So I actually only have 2 pictures for Nicole right now. But yeah. So as we know, Nicole is actually the voice that we heard during the Interlude Chapter Inversion of Genesis. So let me go upload that picture right now. Also, since as much as I would like to put all of her lines here, I think it would be better if we rewatch the cutscene instead. So we're gonna do that in a bit. So yeah, but I think one of her significant lines is that history does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion. I have a feeling that we're gonna have to remember this line in the future storylines of Genshin, especially since we're gonna go to Fontaine next. And I have a lot of thoughts about Fontaine and Hydro and illusions. Yeah. Spoiler alert, the next PowerPoint stream is gonna be all about Hydro. Yeah. Okay. But I don't know when. I still don't know when. Okay. But it's gonna happen. Okay. And then let me go put the Sumeru emblem right here. Actually, to be honest with you, chat, at first I wasn't actually sure what symbol I can associate with Nicole at the moment, because there's really not that much info about her. But after thinking about it for some time, I thought of I decided to put the Sumeru emblem in the thumbnail for today's stream because not only did she appear in a Sumeru related quest, but yeah, the Sumeru logo looks like an Irminsul tree. And I have a speculation that Nicole dives into a lot of Irminsul stuff at the moment. So yes. Okay. I'm gonna add some sticky notes right here. So the okay, who the voice that we heard during version of Genesis. Wow. I just love how the Tignari theme is playing in the background right now. Yeah. I think out of all the Sumeru character themes that we have so far, Tignari's is my favorite. It's so I love vibing to it. I love vibing to it. Okay. Okay. Also in line with this post it, I'm actually gonna how do I say this? I'm gonna go back to what Alice said about Nicole. Okay, where is it? Good thing I still have my wiki pages open. Yeah, I didn't get rid of my Hexen Circle tabs yet. God, I'm gonna think of whether or not I should put all of my references in a Tumblr post, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. Trying to find what she said about Nicole. Let's go. Um okay. Should be somewhere. Here we go. Alright, so during the Windbloom Festival, Alice said that the guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I should let me make this font bigger so that you can see. Alright, that should be better. Okay. Okay, where is it? There we go. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. She has a tendency to only suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. And then yeah, if you've already finished the Inversion of Genesis Interlude Chapter, the traveler has this voice line. In their mind. Huh? Could she have been the one who spoke to me while we were investigating Insert Wanderer's name here? Yeah. And then Alice adds that if one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you. Like, oh my god. So this happened after the entire Scaramouche situation. So I have a feeling that maybe Nicole is taking she's actually how do I say this? Maybe she is observing Irminsul, like maybe she's monitoring it very closely to see if there's any change in the world. So yes. So I have a feeling that even though Nicole and Barbeloth are both tied to fate, I have a feeling that Nicole is dealing with the Irminsul side of fate. Okay. Yeah. I think in general fate is such a complex concept, phenomenon, entity in Teyvat at this point. Like even the Abyss Twin mentions fate all the time, especially when the Abyss Twin talks about the Loom of Fate operation, which is the main operation that the Abyss Order is handling right now. we still don't have a clue on what on what they're exactly trying to do with the Loom of Fate. We have hints, sure. However, we still have yet to see how exactly they're gonna execute their plan. Also, I just love how the Alhaitham the Alhaitham music is playing in the background. Yeah, like you know that one character teaser about Alhaitham wherein he questions all of the silent questions in the world. It's a very fitting theme for our topic for today. Okay, anyways. Alice about Nicole. I'm gonna include all of the Alice voice lines here for Nicole. Okay, going back. Alright. Right. Okay. Alright, maybe I'm gonna make this smaller and then I'll put this here. This music is making me so emotional. I love this so much. I just love how in general there's still so many unanswered questions in Teyvat. To the point that we question ourselves, even the characters question themselves on whether or not these said questions are gonna be answered in the future. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna note this down. Oh my god, I actually forgot to put a picture of the Irminsul tree here. Don't worry, we're gonna grab our screenshots later. Okay, about Nicole. But you know what, chat? I actually love that. I'm actually glad that I decided to do this PowerPoint kind of streams because as much as I would like to make a theory video about any lore topic that I find interesting, at the moment, like sure, I'm actually willing to do my own video editing because I think video editing for me is so, even though it's chaotic, it's actually so satisfying for me. However, I think the hardest part of making any theory video is the preparation stage, because of course if you're the one if you're the one doing your own stuff, you're gonna have to be the one who does your research about the lore. You're also gonna be the one who needs to write the script. You're also the one who records gameplay footage, and as well as you're also the one who collects visuals, and yeah, you're gonna be the one who's editing your own video. So yeah, at the moment I'm not really don't really have enough time for the preparation stage of lore theory video making. So that's why I resorted to PowerPoint streams such as this, because at least if ever I decide to make a video in the future about the things that we've talked about, at least I will already have some initial research out of the way. Yeah, so that way it will be easier. But for now, I'm gonna stick with PowerPoints. Yeah. Okay. All right. So. Okay. I think it's high time now for us to rewatch the Nicole the Nicole appearance, even though we didn't really see her. So okay, let me go turn off the how do I say this? The background music real quick. Okay. Alright? Alright, okay. And then I'll be switching over to my YouTube tab in a quick second. Let's go. Okay. I hope my YouTube tab will appear in time. Okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Um I'm gonna have to change my where is my tab? Hmm. Oh my god. Until now I'm still not used to this. Okay. Where mm, oh my god, wrong video. Oopsies. I already have the we're also gonna watch this later. Yeah. I think the Mona portion of the Barbeloth topic is gonna be so long. Okay. Alright. So let me go search it up. Inversion of Genesis. Um okay. Okay, so I think majority of the cutscenes that we're gonna watch today will be mostly in English. However, for the for the Mona domain, we're gonna be listening to the CN voiceover because out of all the videos that I've seen out of all the playthrough videos for the Mona domain, I think the most detailed timestamps are from this video. So yeah, we'll do that later. Yeah. The Genshin Impact Quest Archive channel they actually do quite a good job in timestamping the important parts. So yes. Okay, let's go watch this one. Mishoy, it's Celestine. Yes.
Opportunity.
Oh my god. Okay. By the way, chat, let me just share with you that actually I was rewatching this for a bit earlier. Like I actually tweeted about this. Yeah. Like oh I actually tweeted about how how the so Scaramouche actually said here that he's been feel yeah, he has this void inside of him. So and that he's trying to and that he thinks that maybe reclaiming his so-called sins will help him um find his true self. And that reminded me about the Nahida Story Quest Act 2 because as we know, Apep and the elemental beings all had a void inside of them when some of their knowledge and memories got erased as a result of the forbidden knowledge being erased from all sources of forbidden knowledge in Sumeru. And then when I tweeted that, I actually wasn't expecting it to get a lot of attention. Yeah, legit. I think a few hours after I tweeted that, I wait. Let me just go show it. Just for context. Wait a minute. Yeah. Let me. Oh, wrong tab. Wrong tab. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my Twitter real quick. Yeah, like legit. I wasn't expecting it to get a lot of attention, and then suddenly I saw a lot of people retweeting that, and I don't know why. And then I saw that Ashikai retweeted it. So okay, that's why. I see now. I was so surprised. I was so surprised. Yeah, so this is the one that I tweeted earlier. Yeah. Genshin spoiler. Skirmish filling a void inside of him and reclaiming his missing sins to be his true self kinda reminds me of how Apep and her elemental beings also felt a void when some of their knowledge and memories were purged when forbidden knowledge was removed. Yeah. Yeah, I was decluttering my study table a while ago, right? And then I took a break and checked my Twitter, and then suddenly, huh? Why is this doing numbers? Why? Oh my god, thank you to everyone who shared this. Thank you to everyone who shared this so far. I am just so shocked. I'm sorry. But anyways, going back. Yeah, I know I've been doing this Twitter stuff for quite a long time now, but until now I'm still surprised. Like showing me when I randomly tweeted that Traveler what have planted the Irminsul help. Yeah, it's actually those moments where like yeah, we have this random words where hey, what if this and this blah 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 blah, and then we ignore Twitter for a bit, and then suddenly when we open it and like, huh? Why is this? Why there's so many people liking this? Thanks, I guess. SBI honestly still gets surprised when anything I tweet gets any attention. Yeah. Like yeah, I saw some of your tweets too that were like that, and yeah, congrats. Yeah. This is the regular situation of this it looks like this is the regular situation of Genshin lore Twitter suddenly being shocked at their own tweets getting traction. Yeah, it's a fun experience. Okay, okay. All right. I think my video audio is good already. So, um, let's we're gonna have to skip to the part wherein Nicole speaks. Okay. Should be somewhere here. Okay. It's the one with the vase. Okay. So, right. Okay. Let me make this screen bigger. So, yeah. There we go. Theater mode. Nice, nice. All right, right. Let's without further ado, let's go watch this. Let's listen to Nicole's beloved voice. Okay.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
Okay, so Paimon bumped into the table and then the vase dropped. However, the vase
You
is still
sound
broken.
lost and confused.
Oh my god.
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Teyvat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Okay, let me pause there for a bit, chat. So I think Nicole showed a very good analogy for how the Irminsul works. So she said that like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not? So we saw during the Interlude Chapter that even though Scaramouche was forgotten by almost was forgotten by almost the entire Teyvat, the all of the events that were related to him in Inazuma still happened. It's just that this time, due to the Irminsul changes, um the the blame is now placed on Dottores disguise, as far as I remember. Yeah, yeah. So basically, oh yeah, there was also this other NPC that got mentioned. Yeah. Like there was this different NPC who was who was now behind the Raiden Gokaden incident instead of Scaramouche. So yeah, that was that that and so that means that even though Scaramouche tried to take himself out of the picture, the events that are related to him still happened, because that is the nature of fate. It's gonna happen anyways. And yeah, I just love how Nicole used an animal analogy here to describe what happened. Like, even though let's say this let's say this cat is Scaramouche, because technically Scaramouche was a cat in one of the Scaramouche was a cat in one of the one of the allegorical fairy tales in this interlude chapter. But yeah, yeah, even though it is broken by a cat or Scaramouche or by a bird, someone else, the result is still a broken vase. The entire tragedy of Katarasuna still happened regardless of whether or not Scaramouche was there. So yes. As we gotta love the reference to Achi, like surely Irminsul has something to do with fate. Yeah. So that was actually the line that came before this one. So I'm gonna replay it there. Okay. Let me
Perhaps a
sleep.
god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal
There. Here you
runs
go.
into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced.
Yeah, like even though okay, so at first when we still didn't know much about Irminsul's effects, at first I speculated that whatever happens to Irminsul is gonna have a ripple effect um on the whole world. However, however, that doesn't seem to be exactly the case. Like, sure, there's actually a major change when it comes to the events that can be recorded in texts like history books and so on. Like, we've seen that in game actually. Even the archive books are even the hic- even the historical archive books are subject to this. But yeah, even when it comes to however, when it comes to Scaramouche's case, him being out of the picture in Teyvat is it wasn't really meant to be at all. So the only ripple effect that we've gotten is him being forgotten by the whole world. However, he wasn't erased. He was never erased. He's still there. He's yeah, we've seen another Scaramouche who is way more tame than our Scaramouche. Like, yeah, he's still there. He's existing. That and as the wanderer. Yeah. However, even though this wanderer, um, this wanderer phase of Scaramouche is has been living a somewhat peaceful life. He still feels this void inside of him, like what we've talked about earlier. Like, he doesn't feel complete without his memories. He doesn't feel complete without the crimes he has committed. Yeah, I know there's been some debate recently about whether or not Scaramouche's story was a redemption arc or not. Yeah, I think there's been a lot of there's also been a lot of debate on the concept of redemption arcs themselves. But yeah, but here's what I think. I think that I think that Scaramouche I think in some way he grew. However, he didn't really have he doesn't have the willingness to change at the moment. Yeah. Because right now, what he did was that he has this he just began to have some sort of self-awareness about the things he has done. Like, he just reached the self-acceptance part of owning his sins. Yeah. However, he still has a long way to go before completely changing. Like we've seen that until now Scaramouche doesn't still see himself as human, even though he's been feeling human emotions despite being a synthetic being. So yeah, he still has a long way to go, I think. That's my take on the Scaramouche backstory. But yeah, we can see there that Scaramouche even though he drastically and impulsively tried to erase himself as a sign of desperation. Even though he did that, it still didn't work because it wasn't written in his fate to be erased from the world. We know that in Rukkhadevata's case it was meant to be for her to be erased from almost everyone's memories. However, there's still some loopholes for that. Like she actually Ruka Devata had some contingencies in place in case her next reincarnation, which is Nahida, um forgets anything like what we've seen in the Nahida story class act 2. Like Ruka Devata actually, if we can assume, Rukkhadevata actually told one of the elemental beings to remember that they had some sort of agreement um regarding saving Apep, so that in the future she will still remember it, something like that. So that's the case that we saw in the Naida story quest. It was basically um Rukkhadevata's case was meant to happen, the whole forgetting thing. However, it wasn't meant to be for Scaramouche at all. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of things that can be um revealed with regards to the Irminsul. So yeah, in line with that, I'm gonna be screenshotting some of the lines that Nicole has said here regarding fate, because we're gonna reference this later, especially when we talk about Barbeloth. Yes. I just really wonder the how similar um the Irmansul and astrology work when it comes to finding out the fates of people in Teyvat. So yes. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna be looking at the other screenshots. Okay. Here we go. All right, this one. I'm gonna screenshot this. All right. To show you, I remember when I learned that even after Skara erased his existence, his actions were still done, but simply replaced with other characters in people's memories. Yes, exactly. It made me question if there would be a huge change to the world if memories associated with Traveler were changed. Yeah, that's the thing actually. Like we know that the Traveler isn't recorded by Irminsul. However, their twin is recorded for some reason. Scaramouche actually speculates that it might have something to do with Ganmia, but it's not yet confirmed at the moment. So yeah, I wonder what the repercussions would be if that were the case. Like, I just think that whatever the Traveler decides to do in the future is gonna impact the entirety of Teyvat. And yeah, even the business actions will have repercussions. Especially since they're trying to do this whole Loom of Fate operation. Like it's kind of like they're trying to take fate into their own hands in favor of Kanya and possibly the unified civilization, if that was what they were going for. But yeah, actually, chat in line with the unified civilization. Did you notice that during the trailer about the Fatui, the Winter Night's Lasso, they I think Piero mentioned something about the old world. So I have a feeling that maybe the goals of the Fatui and the Abyss Order aren't so different, but it's just that it's just that their methods of doing it are different. So yeah, I have a feeling that both of them are trying to they're trying to revive the old civilization, something like that. Okay. I'm gonna play the background music while I'm uploading the pictures so that it wouldn't be too silent. Okay. Where's my albedo background music? There you go. Okay, okay. Going back. But yeah, actually in line with the traveler. So they said during the Teyvat chapter trailer that um um he actually challenged the traveler to step aside and defeat him, something like that. Show me that you are worthier than I to rescue her. I still don't know who that her is. Like, is that the Abysston if your Abysston is Lumine? Or maybe it's an entirely different her. Like, is it the sustainer of the heavenly principles? There's a lot of possibilities actually. Like wow, like we can even speculate that it's Istarot that he's talking about. But yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. Okay. But yeah, I have a feeling that in the end, even though the Abysston is the one who's in charge of the whole Loom of Fate operation, I have a feeling that the traveler will end up being the one who does all the weaving. Yeah, like reweaving the threads of fate so that the fate of Teyvat will be changed. Like, okay, we know that fate in Teyvat cannot be easily changed, but what if there are exceptions to the rule? Like, I wonder if there's something about the traveler that allows them to bypass this rule about fate in Teyvat. So yeah. Especially since they haven't really unlocked their full power yet. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see. Especially since the Loom of Fate section in the Traveler's character stories isn't unlocked yet. Like, okay, let me go get my game right now so that we can see. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna open the Traveler's character story real quick. Okay, Traveler. Okay. Story. Like, look at this. It's locked. Until now. Even though we've already done the We Will Be Reunited, Requiem of Echoing Depths, and even the Caribert quest, still locked until now. I wonder when we're gonna unlock this. I don't know. Like, interesting. Also, I just really wonder why character 3, 4, and 5 aren't unlocked yet. We've been stuck at character story 1 and 2 for quite some time now. Like this one talks about how do I say this? Yeah, that's the 7 Archons, Mondstadt, Snezhnaya, the Abyss. Yeah, basically some general stuff about Teyvat. And then this one is the entire prologue about Ether and Lumine traveling to Teyvat and getting their path blocked by the unknown god, sustainer of heavenly principles. So yeah. I'll show you when we are already halfway through the story but we still haven't unlocked Traveler Character Story 3. Yeah! Like, we've already finished Liyue, Inazuma, and Sumeru, but still no character story 3. I wonder why. I wonder what they're saving this for. Fontaine? Yeah, like, God. I wanna know what happened. Okay. Wait, I think I'm trying to see some. And this one too. This paragraph has been bugging my mind for so long. It's one of the most ominous one of the most ominous character details that we've seen so far. The keeper is fading away, the creator has not yet come, but the world shall burn no more, for you shall ascend. What does that mean? Like we I know that we've learned that that the that the Irminsul states that okay, not states, but we know that the traveler and the Abyss Twin aren't from this world. However, the traveler was the only one between the two of them who didn't get recorded in the Irminsul. But yeah, regardless of that entire phenomenon, I have a feeling that the traveler and the Abyss Twin both belong to Teyvat. However, I think they existed during the unified civilization era. Like, imagine if they had to travel to other worlds because their civilization got destroyed. They didn't really say which so I think it was mentioned somewhere that their world got destroyed, but they didn't mention what exactly is that world. But I have a feeling that when the unified civilization took a downfall, I think maybe that was the point wherein Ether and Lumine fled from Teyvat and they only got here now, but for some reason they don't seem to remember that they've been here already. Because yeah, they keep saying that it's their first time to Teyvat, but what if it isn't? What if it isn't? What if it's just their, like, sure, they remember, they can remember a lot of stuff even if Irminsul changes things. However, what if they what if they what was their world all this time? Yeah, I've been wondering about that for so long. But yeah, I digress. Okay, going back. Oh my god. Oh wait a minute. Do I have other things to say? I think I'm gonna go back to the traveler later once we've started talking about Barbeloth, because I think the traveler said something about fate here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to find it anyways and screenshot it. Uh, I think yeah, I think I know the traveler said something about astrology, but I can't seem to remember where. Yeah, I've seen it before. Okay, this one about Teyvat. I'm just gonna read this out loud. Teyvat's day and night both seem extremely short. The skies here are full of stars, but they aren't the same as the ones back home. I wonder if the fates of people from Teyvat are also related to their constellations. Oh, do you know how to read the stars too? That's amazing. Not a lot of people outside Sumeru can do it. Paimon's curious. Come on, do a reading for me, quick. The night sky pictured on Paimon's cape glows with the light of many stars and also the deep ocean. The movement of the stars tells me that in say 7 days from now. In 7 days, what? Something good or something bad might occur. Hey, right. Your theory sounds as rock solid as a geoslime and about as brainy too. I wonder if the traveler is just joking in this portion, but however, it's interesting to see that the traveler pointed out that um I wonder if the fates of people from Teyvat are also related to their constellations. So yeah, um it's a high possibility that the other worlds that they have been to also relate constellations to fate. Because yeah, in real life we have the zodiacs. We have the zodiac signs. Mm. I'm just gonna screenshot the portion where she says something about fate. Okay. Right. Okay. Also, in line with fate. Another yeah, I'm just gonna do a breeze through on Fischl, but here we go. I think this should be enough. So Fischl, even though she is mainly role playing Princess Fischl from the book Flowers for Princess Fischl. Um it's interesting to pinpoint the different the different voice lines that she reenacts whenever she's doing role playing. Like, okay, if for everyone's information, actually we don't know a lot about the Flowers for Princess Fischl book. Like, if you take a look at the archive right now, we only have summaries about the characters and some important stuff there, but we don't have a detailed narrative chapter so far. So the only crumbs that we can get about the actual Flowers for Princess Fischl storyline at the moment are the voice lines that Fischl says whenever she's role playing. So yeah, in her character details, we can see that Fischl is a princess in the Berotolong who arrived here after being exiled from the other world, Immernathright. She observes and weaves the threads of fate together with her talking night raven familiar Oz. Owing to reasons she cannot and Oz will not explain, Fischl now serves as the Adventurers Guild as an investigator. Like, look at this. Observes and weaves the threads of fate. Um, right away, this reminded me of the Traveler. And especially Dane Sleep's line in the Teyvat trailer when he says uh if the traveler defeats him, the traveler is free to revive the threads of fate, something like that. So yes. Yeah, actually, you know what, let me screenshot that. This is important information. Yeah. I think while talking about Nicole, we're just gonna breeze through about the different mentions of Fate so far because we're gonna be having a detailed take on Fate once we get to Barbeloth. So, um, okay, this one too. So, so this portion of the Fischl lore mentions the Flowers of Princess Fischl book. Hmm? Okay, this one. Every good, bright, and noble thing must eventually fall to inexorable, entropic destruction, and the final destination of the universe is the realm in waiting of the princess and Emerald tribe. This is the fate of all worlds of the universe and all who live in it. And the princess and her loyal companion, the night shivering raven Osvaldo, Osvaldo are the world beasts who will swallow all dreams. Oh my god, chat! They mentioned swallowing dreams here? Okay. Okay, that's another topic for another stream. At the very end, that at the end of karma itself, she will get all the gathered souls for benediction and use for sundering retribution. cleanse all that is ugly and wicked. The princess will then set her own heart ablaze, and then the universe shall be born anew in its immortal light. You see, I just think that in general, what if the Flowers for Princess Fischl book is an allegorical tale about the traveler reweaving the threads of fate? Don't you think? Yeah, that book is so saucy from the get-go. Oh god. Okay. Well, yeah. We're gonna be diving into Fischl lore some other time because I think Fischl deserves an entire stream. Draco, hi there, what did I miss? Hello, Draco, welcome to the stream. Actually, we're talking about Nicole right now. For our PowerPoint stream. Yes, yes. But yeah, in a bit we're gonna be talking about Barbeloth. Yeah. Okay, now that we're on the topic of fate, let me go I'm gonna go check the voice line about okay, where is it? I'm just gonna find it in the archive, but Rukkhadevata and Nahida also have something to say about fate. So I'm gonna go find it right now. Okay. Should be in Act 5. This one. You know what, chat? I actually I felt so surprised when Nahida and Rukkhadevata mentioned fate. Like like wow. All this time I've been all this time I thought that astrology is the only one that is tied to fate, but however that doesn't seem to be the case. Like we actually saw how Irminsul um can affect fate. SB, but I was trying to say that Mr. Nine is very saucy. Yeah, the author of Princess for Oh, the author of Flowers for Princess Fischl is so saucy. I have a feeling that Mr. Nine is most likely a pen name. There's probably another author out there who wants to get this story out into the open for some reason, and I just hope that someday, um, someday we get some sort of confirmation that the book is actually true. Okay. This one. I'm gonna read this out for you. Um. Okay. Rukkhadevata, though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree. Chat, notice here that this same tree analogy was it reminds me about what Nicole said and how she used tree analogy to describe the nature of fate in Tevat. Like it's so similar. Like I really wonder how much Nicole knows about this. Nahida, that's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it? Rukkhadevata, that's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me. Really? Naida says. Rukkhadevata, but perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry, the growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom. I think there's been a lot of plant references in Genshin so far. So of course there's that very famous saying from Mondstadt, um seeds of stories cultivated by the wind, and yeah, cultivated by the wind. Yes, that one famous time and wind line. and then yeah, we also have the Dainsif line wherein he says something like uh the seeds have been planted long ago. Yeah. Like imagine Okay, so that's Venti and Dainsip already, mind you. Like, notice how they also use tree analogy to describe Fate and Teyvat. Oh my god, I just realized this now. Yeah, you know what? That's include Venti and that's include Venti and Dainsip. Yeah, in this slide. Oh my god, this actually proves the point even further that um oh my god, there's a lot of Irminsul influence here, gosh. Gosh. But yeah, I wonder what the strengths and I wonder what the pros and cons are for when you're trying to dissect the fate of the world through the Irminsul alone versus if you try to dissect it through astrology. I wonder what the differences are. Yeah, like we're gonna dive into that af- in a bit, but yeah, it's a question that I've always been wondering. How? Okay, let me go screenshot this. Okay, save as. Gosh, and chat. Do you remember that Dane Sleep actually has the Bowkeeper title? Like, what is up with that? If that isn't related to Irminsul, then I don't know what is. Yeah. Oh my god, the connections are the connections are appearing. We're connecting the dots. Yes, once again. Okay. Okay, going back to Rukkhadevata, notice here that wait, actually Nahida. Yeah, Nahida. We can notice here that she says that nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. Yeah, notice how she says myself in another fate here. It's kind of like okay, so we know that for the most part constellations each person has their own constellation and that constellation corresponds to their fate in Teyvat. However, what's interesting about I'm not really sure if the constellations that we see for the Archons right now are actually their constellations or if it's just a fake constellation. But anyways, notice how Naida says another fate here. It's kind of like the entire how do I say this? The entire Rukkhadevata bloodline isn't they actually aren't their fate isn't set in stone. Like there's a different fate for each reincarnation of Rukkhadevata. So yeah, it's good that Rukkhadevata actually brought up here that when a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree. That's such an interesting exception when it comes to the fate of people in Teyvat. So yeah, yes. Okay. Now that we're in this okay, I'm gonna see if there's something about the ley line branches here. I think there's some descriptions about them. Okay, Ley Line Sprout. It is said that there was a great tree whose roots once spread out to every corner of the world, and this branch is said to be a part of it. It is almost as if it was never broken off and taken far away, for its vitality is such that it still sprouts new leaves even now. So this is the 4-star one, and yeah, the 3-star version says that a twig from deep within the earth, though it is far from where it once lay, its leaves still pulsate with energy. Dead Ley Line Branch. Fragile branches from deep within the earth, even after years of aging. From beneath its mottled surface, you can see that its power is not yet entirely lost. So, gosh, actually, I wasn't supposed to be including this entire tree conversation in the stream. But however, the more I look at it, the more it makes sense. Like, to be honest with you, I actually didn't remember the Snips and Venti's lines about seeds until just now. Yeah. Oh god. I'm gonna try my best to budget my time here. Yeah. Okay. Note to self, I'm gonna be focusing on the tree crumbs before I proceed to Barbeloth. Yeah. Okay. Save us. I'm just saving all the tree references here. Okay. Like for real though. So in the Requiem of the Echoing Depths, Archon Quest, we actually saw a very sus line that Daneslip said. So he was actually questioning how Halfdan was able to retain self-awareness without it. So as we know, Halfdan is one of the members of the Black Serpent Knights, and for some reason, compared to in contrast to the rest of the Black Serpent Knights, Halfdan was the only one who still had some sort of self-awareness left in him. And yeah, actually, and Danesip began to wonder why that was the case. Like, what was the it he was talking about? I actually speculate that Daneslip is actually harnessing some powers from the Irminsul so that he can still remember stuff, because as we know, he's actually suffering from erosion right now. Like, a lot of his memories aren't what they supposed to be, but he still remembers quite a lot of things. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I'm also actually gonna screenshot this Acquaint Fate the Acquaint Fate and the Intertwined Fate descriptions. We're gonna need this for later. Yeah. You know, chat, I think I didn't expect that the Irminsul and the astrology references were actually under our noses this entire time. Before, yeah, they were here this entire time, even before Nicole and Barbeloth got formally introduced. Like, wow, we've come so far. Okay. Right. Here's my Intertwined Fate. Let me go take a look at it. I show you, the Insip's memories may be eroding, but he will never forget to finish his drink. Yeah! Like, he has his priorities. Okay. Oh. I'm not gonna exchange this with Starglitter. Almost clicked there. But yeah, I'm actually saving my Starglitter for... Okay, I can't, Oh well, okay, fine. I'm just gonna... Fine, I'm gonna exchange one Intertwined Fate for... for the description. It's for the sake of the lore. I wanna screenshot it in-game. No worries. No worries. I was gonna buy Starglitter anyways, but I'm just saving it for later. Yeah. I didn't even expect that I was gonna have a lot of Starglitter at this point. Okay, save as. SB for the sake of science. Yeah, we're doing it for science. It's our priority right now. Yeah, even the chat, look at the gacha currency in this game, including the Stardust and the Starglitter. Like, they have such a huge reference to Fate, and it's been under our noses all this time. Like, oh my god. Just to share with you, I didn't know that there's actually a lore description for the gacha currency until I read a certain old Genshin lore theory Google Docs back then. I think I've quote retweeted that same thread over the course of 2 years. Yeah. It's by Sue, aka at Yakshas on Twitter. I don't think she's not active anymore. Yeah, it's been a long time since she was last active. But yeah, Sue actually made an entire Google Doc about visions, constellations, fate, and as well as the entire Genshin storyline so far. And mind you, that was back in 2020. It was in I think she tweeted that in December 2020, and that was a long time ago. And we didn't have a lot of content back then. I think in terms of lore, the most major that we've gotten was the Unreconciled Stars event back then. So yeah, she actually mentioned a lot of Unreconciled Stars stuff there. Yeah. Yeah. I actually wonder where she is now. I hope she's doing well. That was such a good read. Jaco, I knew about this connection since the mentions of it are around. Number 1, something with some events and fragments of stars being described as fruits of Irminsul and stars. Can't remember which event right now though. But if you'd like to give a look sometime, I leave the info here. Oh, sure. Yeah, I think Ashikai also mentioned it too. Like there was this, so the very first Irminsul event had some reference about the Irminsul fruits. And yeah, to be honest, during that time I wasn't I wasn't aware that the Irminsul fruits could possibly be stars. So yeah, that begs the question. Is the practice of astrology as well as the entire Irminsul shenanigans, are they more in line with each other more than we think? Yeah, because it's kind of like two ways of telling fate. However, yeah, they might be more related than we think. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Sure, Jaco, you're free to, if you have any info about that or a link, feel free to share it here. And yeah, I'll include the link here for I'll include the link here in my PowerPoint too for further reading. Yeah. Good point. I actually forgot about that.
Can I come play with you today?
Okay.
Please?
I'm gonna try to find the quotes of Venti and Dainstick before we compile all of the tree stuff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Venti, Seeds of Stories. Brought by the Wind. And Cultivated. Oh wait, was it Venti who said this, or was it a word quest? I'm just gonna search. It's it's an achievement title.
Good morning.
It's the nameless island. Oh, it's the Nameless Island. Okay, I think this is one of the yeah, it's one of the sundial. Okay. I think yeah, it's one. Okay. I'm gonna have to see if there's some oh, this one. So there's this very old world quest in Mondstadt that involves this nameless island in Mondstadt. Okay. Just to go back to the game, let me go open my map real quick. I'm actually tempted to go to the Nameless Island right now. However, it would be way too long. The flight right there is just way too long. But But yeah, there's actually a sundial here in the Nameless Island, and it's actually it it's actually the same. It looks like the same sundial that we can find here in the Thousand Winds Temple. Yeah, and as far as I know, there's actually a description for both sundials there. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my Genshin wiki in a bit just to check if that's actually true. Okay, okay. So stories brought. Okay, track to the sundial before finding the ragged note. Okay, so this one is from the sundial on the island itself. Yeah, this line right here. Oh, okay, okay. So there was actually quite a lot of stuff that we had to do here in the world quest, but yeah, actually, after scattering all Gwen clusters, the Eye of the Storm. So yeah, during this world quest, an Eye of the Storm appears. If you remember, that's a flying animal ball. That I remember that I was so afraid of that back then. But yeah, I can defeat it now. I actually did remember that there was a faint voice that that just suddenly spoke to the traveler during this quest. An ancient tale comes whisk in the wind. And then yeah, actually, after going to the Nameless Island, the traveler in Paimon actually had to go to the Thousand Winds Temple. Oh my god, after summoning the Eye of the Storm again. In time, it will grow and sprout once again. It looks a lot like Dainslips line. Oh my god. Also, I don't know who's speaking here because we don't really have a voiceover for this, but it could be anyone at this point. Like, was it Venti? Was it Istarot? Was it Nicole? Yeah. Oh. Wow. I actually wish that maybe in the future I could revisit this quest in another account because I wanna remember this. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna okay. I'm gonna copy paste the stories but on the wind will bloom the legends in due time. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna add let me add another slide right here in between. And I'm gonna call it tree references. Okay. Ay. Okay. Fate and Irminsul featuring tree and seed references. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Actually, yeah, let me just do this quickly. I'm just gonna I'm just really curious. I'm gonna go to the nameless. Oh no, not nameless. Just the Thousand Winds Temple right now, just to see. I just want to see I just wanna confirm what the carving is, what the sentence is. Yeah. I'm gonna speed run. Okay, good thing I brought Mona with me. So, okay. Let's just locate this. Oh, wrong. Navigate. I just really wish that there could have been a waypoint there. That way it would be easier, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll manage. Oh god. Oh my god, it's all the way up there. Oh my god. Okay. I have the Hydro women on my side. Okay. Oh my god, the background music stopped. It suddenly stopped. Wait. Okay. Where's my background music? Okay. There we go. Alright. Going back to my game. Should be somewhere here, not where the ruin guard is. It should be before we reach the stairs. Somewhere here. Ah, this one, I think. Am I doing this right? Is it here? I think it's on the other side. God, I haven't been to Mondstadt in so long. This is the ruin guard area. I shouldn't be here. Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna try my best to just avoid the ruin guard. And... oh. I have a feeling that the ruin guard is gonna notice me anyways. Gonna try my best to stealth mode this. Like wind chase. Where was the sundial again? It should be here somewhere. Unless I'm in the wrong way. Supposed to be there should be a sundial around here somewhere with the hilichurls in it. Unless I already passed by that area. Yeah. As far as I know, it's not up here. It should be... oh, there we go. So it's not in the Colosseum area itself. It's okay. There's an NPC there and I... wow, good. The NPC isn't bothered at the slightest here. Alright. Oh my god. No. Hey. I have an all Hydro team. I don't know if any of this is gonna work, but okay then. Oh! What? Did Needle's Burst just kill all of the hilichurls? Oh, okay then. Okay. Alright, this is the sundial. This one, okay. This is the one that says seeds of stars brought by the wind and cultivated by time. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this real quick. Alright. Okay, pass. Wow, it's really good to look back at all of this very old references so far. Actually, I wouldn't even know that this world quest existed if it weren't for the other people who played this quest. like, yeah, I remember back then when I was, of course, a lot of us were still new to the game, especially since the game just got released. Yeah, and actually, if it weren't for my friends telling me that there's in fact a hidden island here in Mondstadt, I wouldn't have known that this world quest existed. Yeah. Okay, okay. So, going back to, let me go see the Genshin wiki again. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Right? You know, when we're talking about this whole Seeds of Stories thing, I just really begin to wonder what Nicole's element would be. Like, I have a feeling that she's probably animal, or probably even Dendro, if she even has some sort of elemental control. Yeah. Okay. I think I should go further. Alright. Since I'm too lazy to go to the time in Wind Island, I'm just gonna screenshot the line from the Genshin wiki instead. So, stories brought on the wind will bloom into legends in due time. Yes. Yeah. But I just really wonder though, why are there two sundials here? Right. After this, I'm gonna go find the Dainsif line, and then let's compile all of the tree related stuff here. But yeah, I think it's also a good point to mention that the entire Aranara world quest is a good reference about the whole seeds and memories thing, but it's way too long. So I'm just gonna state in my PowerPoint that yeah, check out Aranara world quest. Yeah, like, oh my god, the info overload that I got from the Aranara world quest was so extreme. Yeah, I have a feeling that I need a refresher on that, because there was a lot of interesting info there that were hidden in. So the Aranara has this tendency to use they have this tendency to use analogies quite a lot, and a lot of poetic. They have this poetic sense of describing their um their experiences, and I think I need to look into that more. Yeah. And if seeds planted long ago. Wow. Well, chat, I didn't really everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. I didn't really expect that we are gonna dive into tree references. There you go, this one. Oh yeah, I know that this is in the in-game archive too, but no worries. Um Oh yeah, he mentions branches and roots. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna have to see where he said that line. everything he... I think he says that line before the whole branches and roots conversation. Or maybe after that. Oh, it's probably after. This is what happens when you dive too deep into the dialogue. Okay. Another tree reference is right here. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed like a weed removed from the garden of the gods. Yeah. Jaco, Energy Amplifier events fruit fractured data is the item I was thinking. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh. Wait a minute. I think I couldn't find it. Oh, I'm just gonna copy paste it. But yeah, he said something like this. Everything is a split of seeds planted long ago. Yeah, I'm just gonna I couldn't find it right now in the archive, but it's okay. That's okay. Okay. I think it's time for me to upload all of the tree stuff right now. And 3, 2, in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's start with the Rukkhadevata and Nahida conversation because I think it's the most comprehensive one that we've gotten. Alright, and then I'm gonna upload the trio of Irminsul branches. Oh wait. I actually forgot to include Nahida's Nahida's tree branch. Wait a minute. I'm gonna include that in a bit. God. Wait a minute. Just gonna type this here real quick. Speculation. Does Nicole have an animal or dendro? Elemental control. Yeah, just putting it out there. I'm just wondering if this is the case. Yeah. Because of animal and dendro are so tied to the fate of Tevat. So because animal and dendro have strong ties to fate. Jaco, I'm looking it doesn't have that much star info, but if you align it with the Gnostic view of the world and the Irminsul model of the world of Tevat and Full Sky, you kind of see the connection of those fruits and stars. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you brought up the Irminsul event because wow, I think I'm gonna have to look at it even more. Okay, Irminsul. Note to self. Check out Irminsul. Irminsul. Check out Energy Amplifier event, including Irminsul and its possible connection to stars. Yes. Alright. Yeah, this is actually a good transition once we talk about Barbeloth's astrology. Okay. Draco, now allow me to lurk a bit and have breakfast, BRB. Okay, have a good breakfast. Oh god. Just alright. Oh my god, these sprouts are so tiny. Okay. So tiny. Okay. Okay, what else was I supposed to upload? Oh yeah, the time and wind. Oh wait, maybe I should just I'll just upload the cropped version. With Dash, hi. Hello with Dash, welcome to the stream. Wow, I'm actually glad that we we talked about the time and wind world quest right now, because I actually forgot about this. Okay. Okay, what else do I have here? Do I have any receipts here? Oh, I think I got them all already. Okay, let me go label this real quick so that it would be clearer. Alright, duplicate. Alright, so right now, for those who just tuned in to the stream, I'm actually working on a PowerPoint right now about Nicole and Barbeloth, who are the last two HEXENZIRKEL members that I'm talking about for the HEXENZIRKEL PowerPoint series. Yes. This is actually the last HEXENZIRKEL PowerPoint stream. Yeah. Yeah. But don't worry, I have a feeling that the HEXENZIRKEL will be relevant again in the future, so I hope that we can revisit them again. Maybe we'll have another PowerPoint series about them again. Yeah. Okay. And then we have sundial description. Sundial, a thousand winds temple. Then there's this so the other sundial, which is in the Nameless Island in Mondstadt, has this line right here: "Stars spot on the wind will bloom into legends in due time." Ah, looking good so far. Okay. Oh wait, actually I can delete this already. Right. This the whole blueprint. SB, I actually would love to join the Hexen Circle 130 party, so we just talk about the success things in Taiwan. Yeah, I think they're a fun bunch of people to join. Yeah. Toaster, hi Sally. Hello Toaster, welcome to the stream. Okay. Yeah, I think it would be. Let me add a box to this. Oh no, not a circle. Okay. Let me go grab a rectangle here. Okay. Further send to back. Okay, since we have quite a lot of people here, I'm gonna take advantage of this to announce something. Okay. Chat, by the way, in case you didn't know, I actually have another stream today. Yeah, so today on April 23 at 10 p.m. GMT plus 8, I'll be streaming the Cabarena World Quest. Yeah, I'm finally gonna start on it. Supposed to be, I wasn't supposed to have another stream, but yeah, I unexpectedly had an additional bunch of free time on my hands. So yeah, I'm gonna do that later at 10 p.m. GMT plus 8, April 23. Just a quick announcement for you. Yes. Okay, going back to the PowerPoint. Yeah, gotta take advantage of the announcement time, you know. Okay. Okay. Alright. Where is it? Going back with Dash, yay. Yeah. You see, chat, usually my schedule is once a week on weekends, but whenever I can, I try to add additional streams whenever I unexpectedly have more free time. And this is one of those chances. Yeah. I grab it as much as I can. Right. Okay. Where was I? Ah, right. Let me add a post-it right here. I actually can't wait to do the Cabarena World Quest because not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to the cute creatures there. Yeah, and I've heard that there's a lot of stuff about Conria, the Cataclysm, and the Hidden Darshan there. So yeah, gonna be really interesting. Also, I've seen people go to the what do you call this? Some people already found the gateway to Conria. They have pictures of it, and wow, I can't wait to go there myself. All right. Toaster, I've been playing so much Genshin. I just finished the Inazuma Argon story. Oh, I see. Congrats to you. Wow. Rico, the area is beautiful and the music even more. Yeah, I've been actually doing a bit of exploration off stream, and wow, I think the amazement that I felt towards the new area is I think it's almost like the same amazement that I felt when I first reached the deeper levels of the chasm. Like, wow, it's so sussy, but it's also so beautiful. With Dash, yes, a lot of people I have seen went to the door, which reminds me I need to do exploring in World Class 2 lol. Oh, I see, I see. Toaster, it was a lot of fun. Yoimi is still my favorite character, and going through a bit of her story was a lot of fun. Ah, I see, I see. Yeah, I think Yoimiya is a really interesting character. Like I just love how do I say this? I just love how she views eternity in relation to fireworks. So yeah, we know that fireworks don't last long. They're beautiful, but they don't last long. However, beautiful fireworks can be forever etched in the memory of people who saw those fireworks. So yeah, I just really love Yoimiya's outlook on things. Like I think Yoimiya is one of the characters who understands that he understands the beauty of temporary things. Yes, I love that for her. Okay. Gonna have to go back to the game to check out the Nahida item real quick. Okay, where is it? There you go. Nahida item, let's go. This one. This one is such a long. This is so long, but it's here. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna include the I'm just gonna include the picture, but yeah, this is the description. It's very long. Yeah. So it talks about trees also symbolize wisdom, yes. Yeah, I've seen other people say that this part right here, a sage hanging upside down on a tree had acquired the knowledge of how to inscribe runes and control sacred words, and thus followed the kingdom established along the tree's roots, eventually gaining a glimpse of the the secret of the cosmos. Okay, all right. I'm gonna save this for later. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that this is kind of like a reference to Norse mythology. This part right here with the hanging man. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna screenshot this picture of the twig as well as this segment right here, because I think this one is really important. Oh, this one too. Actually, you know what? I'll just screenshot the whole thing. Yeah, I'll just screenshot the whole thing. Yeah, so that I won't miss anything. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, second thought. Okay. All right, I'll just do this segment by segment. Save as big one. With Dash, Yoimiya is such a lovely person. I wish we got more of her story. Yes, me too. And I think if I were to have a friend in if I got isekai to the world of Genshin, I would have loved to have Yoimiya as a friend. I love her energy, and I just love how Yoimiya she's very how do I say this? She's very she knows how to read the room. She knows what she can sense what other people are going through even though the person hasn't opened up to them. Like, for example, Yoimiya actually noticed how tired the traveler has been through in their journey. So during her story quest, as far as I remember, she actually reminded the traveler to take a breather and basically take a break for a while so that the traveler can remember why they even journeyed in the first place. So yeah. Toaster. Well, I'm going to grind some more Genshin. Hopefully, I can get Milo before 7050. Ah, okay. Good luck to you, Toaster. I hope you get Milo. Is she guaranteed for you, or is she or are you on 5050 right now? Yeah. I'm actually Wow, speaking of Milo, I'm actually glad that I got her. I've been having so fun with her playstyle right now. So at first I actually had to skip her first banner because I was saving my Primogems for Nahida, but now that I got Nahida during her first ever banner, I took the chance to pull for Nilo right now on her rerun. So yeah, I'm glad I got her. In case for those who weren't here during my Nilo wishing session stream, I got her at 50-50. Yeah. Uh Draco Yoimiya's idea of eternity aligns more with the perspective of Makoto than is truly a character of all time. Yes, I agree. I think I just love how she embodies eternity as transience. And also notice how we're actually required to do Yoimiya's story quest as well as Ayaka's before moving on to act 2 of the Inazuma Archon quest. And I think it was really good that we had to do Yoimiya's story quest first because we had to first realize the beauty of eternity as transience before fighting the shogun's ideals. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. Okay. All right, I include the silver twig here. I was gonna include it right here, but I don't have any space left. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to see if I still have let me see if I still have the um Irminsul Fruit Energy Amplifier Genshin Wiki. I hope it's still here. Um uh I forgot that we got a free Diona from this. Okay. I think I should just let me see if I can find a wiki page for the Irminsul fruit itself. Oh, this one. Fractured fruit fragment. Ah, okay. Wait a minute. Let me fractured fragment, fractured fruit data. All right. Let's check this out. Mm. Small piece of an Irminsul fruit, you can somewhat feel the energy that flows gradually from its broken sections. This one, fruit data. Oh, we have obtained via calculations and analysis performed by the Energy Amplifier. It contains a vast bounty of knowledge that may yet lead to surprising gains if you use it well. Ah, okay. Right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna look into this maybe off stream, but yeah, it's interesting to see that it's interesting to see that we have a lot of tree references and seed reference in relation to Irminsul and its effect on fate. Yeah. Oh god. So I really didn't expect to have 3 references during the Nicole Nicole portion of the stream. But yeah, here's what we have so far. So a while ago, in case you weren't here earlier, we actually rewatched the Nicole voice lines in the Inversion of Genesis Interlude Chapter. Yes. So I just really love how she used an analogy to describe the nature of fate and Teyvat. She used a tree analogy as well as this one. Like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not? So in general, it's gonna happen anyways. And yeah, I also speculated briefly that if Nicole has an Animo or Dendro elemental control, since Animo and Dendro have strong ties to fate. Like we know that Barbeloth has a connection to Hydra because of Hydromancy, but yeah. I'm just really curious to see more about Nicole. And then yeah, Alice also said some stuff about her. So Nicole is referred to as the guide who will never get lost in the HEXENZIRKEL letter in the Windom event. The her subject of study is actually the world's direction and order. Let me underline that real quick. Girls. So I'm just really wondering if she's studying the different laws that govern Teyvat. So let me I'm gonna add this here. Is Nicole studying Teyvat? Because we have this we actually have this loading screen. One of the loading screen text says that Teyvat has its own quote unquote laws. Like the laws where it was it's enclosed inside quotation marks on purpose. So I'm wondering why that is. Does that include stuff like fate, erosion, and the heavenly principles? Yeah, let me see. Okay. Let me also underline this. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world. So we saw that when Scaramouche tried to erase himself, and once that's actually a change that has occurred in Teyvat. So we know that most of the people in Teyvat forgot who Scaramouche was, even though he still exists somewhat. But yes. Okay. Like even though Scaramouche took himself out of the picture in line with the when it comes to the events he was involved in Inazuma, the events themselves still happened. It's just that another person was doing them, was behind them, stuff like that. Okay. Also this one. Nicole has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning. That's exactly what happened in the Inversion of Genesis chapter. Oh god. Alright. Okay. I wish that we'll get more interactions with her. And then yeah. I think that should be it for Nicole and all this Irminsul entry and seed references. Okay. Now we're gonna proceed last but not the least to Barbeloth. Oh my god. We're on to the last member.